Chapter 4, Socrates, the Birth of a Philosopher. Greetings, knowledge seekers. We continue to delve into our historical narrative series with a profound sense of gratitude for your continued interest and participation in this journey of wisdom. Whether you are a newcomer or a returning reader, we welcome you warmly to this exploration of knowledge. We now embark on a significant phase of Socrates' life, the birth of a philosopher. Picture Socrates, dressed in his unpretentious attire, standing amidst the grandeur of Athenian architecture, slowly metamorphosing from a stonemason into an insignia of enlightenment. Our insightful philosopher had a humble start. He was not born wielding the chisel of philosophy. Instead, the real chisel in his hand was one that sculpted marble, not minds. His father, Socrates, was a stonemason, while his mother, Phainarete, was a midwife. Rooted in this backdrop of simplicity, the period was anything but an impediment for Socrates. On the contrary, these years catalyzed his transformation, laying the foundation for the profound philosophy that he would come to symbolize. Socrates, even in his young days, exhibited a deep intellectual curiosity that surpassed his contemporaries. From an observant learner, he evolved into a questioning seeker, a transformation that was gradual and organic rather than sudden and dramatic. He transitioned from cutting stones to cutting through the superficial veneer of contemporary Athenian society. Socratic wisdom was born in the busy marketplaces, the hushed courts, the walkways by the riverside, and even the quietude of solitary self-contemplation. His questioning nature was his greatest tool, enabling him to pierce the veils of ignorance and perception. He questioned even the most long-standing pillars and paradigms that Athens stood on. The agora, the bustling Athenian marketplace, witnessed the philosopher's relentless intellectual pursuit. It was there, among Athenians engaging in day-to-day chores, crafts, and commerce, that Socrates would strike a dialogue, catch people in their tracks, and compel them to engage in rigorous contemplation about values, ethics, justice, and similar essential matters. His chosen method, the Socratic dialogue, was an innovative way of understanding complex issues through a question-answer mechanism that encouraged people not just to listen but to think, analyze, and reason out. The aim was not to defeat, but to educate, not to prove others wrong, but to allow wisdom to surface. Socrates frequently compared his method of philosophizing to his mother's profession as a midwife, describing his role as helping others give birth to their wisdom. We can thus glimpse the essential elements at the heart of his philosophy: humbleness in approach and nurturing of thought rather than imposition of ideas. Socrates' shift from a tradesman to a philosopher was neither strategized nor deliberate. Instead, it was a natural progression of an inquisitive mind unwilling to confine itself within the boundaries of the mundane and the orthodox. This transformation signaled the emergence of a philosophical method that would reshape the contours of thought and understanding in the years to come. And thus, amidst the clamor and colors of the Athenian agora, the chisel of philosophy found its sculptor in Socrates. The sculptor was not known for creating tangible artifacts. Instead, he carved wisdom into the minds of those willing to listen, question, learn, and challenge their understanding, birthing a new age of moral and ethical philosophy in the process. As we draw a close to this chapter, let us contemplate the journey of Socrates from a stonemason to philosopher, the birth of a philosophical chisel that has, since then, chipped away at the walls of ignorance, challenging us all to introspect, question, and grow. Like Socrates, let us not fear turning the stone of our existing knowledge and beliefs around to inspect what lies beneath. This exploration is critical in chipping away at the walls of our ignorance, and only then can we truly consider ourselves on the path to enlightenment. Thank you for traveling with us thus far on this journey into the life of Socrates. We hope his story further fuels your quest for wisdom. As we part ways at this juncture, remember to continually question, learn and grow. Join us next time as we unpack more enlightening narratives from the rich historical expanse. Until then, stay curious, stay intrepid. We look forward to welcoming you back soon.